After speaking with Adrian, you realize that the fact that customers are not able to easily place an order or reserve a table through the Little Lemon website is a usability issue and not only a design issue. As an aspiring UX UI designer, you will need to employ methods to help frame your thinking to deliver the best experience to users. In this process, you will gain a better understanding of customers and their frustrations. You need to think about aligning the customer's goals with Adrian's business goals. In this video, you will learn to recognize UX goals, how to consider applying these to your thinking in the user design process, and to identify Nielsen's usability quality components. You will now cover usability, an essential concept in UX and UI design. Usability gauges how intuitive or easy a product is to use. Jakob Nielsen, a highly recognized professional in the field of usability, proposes that you can evaluate usability through 5 usability components. They are learnability, efficiency, memorability, errors, and satisfaction. Let's start with learnability. When his customers are trying to order for delivery, Adrian wants the process to be easy to learn from the first time they do it. The second component is efficiency. What if users want to change their order? Is it easy to do and can they do it quickly and efficiently? Third comes memorability. What if a user gets distracted? Is it easy to remember where they were when they return? How quickly can they find where they were? Next, good usability needs to consider errors. What if a user makes a mistake? The design should provide solutions to these mistakes and address them before they happen. Finally comes satisfaction. Is the website pleasant or satisfying to use? Do users enjoy using it? Is it easy to use? Measuring user satisfaction is not an easy task. However, you know how it feels when you use an intuitive and well-designed product. It helps to think about the usability quality components at all stages of your design. If you consider them from the outset, you will solve problems earlier in the process. You now need to think about the people using your design and consider ways in which your design can be satisfying and enjoyable for them to use. When you use a product, you can go through a range of emotions, from bored to happy, to excited to confused, and sometimes giving up. Considering your user's experience goals early is a methodology that you can employ to help remember the ever-changing nature of your user's experiences. You can organize your experience goals into desirable and undesirable aspects. Let's think about your customer and their goals. You want your product to be enjoyable and fun to use. You also want your design to be relaxing, satisfying, and efficient. You will surely want your customers to be engaged, motivated, and stimulated. And another important point, you won't want them to have to think too hard to use your product. It should be intuitive. On the other hand, you don't want your website or app to be slow, confusing, or complicated to use. And you don't want your customers to feel bored, frustrated, or stressed. Customers need to easily find the correct part of the site to accomplish what they want. How can your solution be helpful without being patronizing or presumptive? For example, when reserving a table at Little Lemon, customers need to know if the table is available and how long they can reserve it for. Can your design provide this information to the user so they can feel supported and empowered? Is the information presented clearly without being annoying? Suppose a customer is using crutches and would like to sit by the door. Could your design potentially satisfy this requirement? If not, can the user find this information easily enough if they need to? Although you have not implemented any design yet, you are considering your users' goals and needs and thinking about ways you can help them satisfy these through your design solutions. In this video, you learned to recognize the importance of UX goals, how to consider applying these to your thinking in the user design process, and to identify Nielsen's usability quality components. These are key methods to inform smart and enjoyable designs. Remember, it's important to take them into account early in your process to try to avoid problems before they happen.